Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Johanna, and for those of you who are new here, welcome. And for those of you who are returning, welcome back. Here on my channel, I do planner and planner-related videos, DIY tutorials, art and journal videos, and the occasional new release video of items that I've listed to my Etsy shop. And if that is of interest to you, please consider subscribing to my channel. And if you hit that little notification bell, you'll always be notified of when I load a new video. Commenting, liking, and sharing this on your favorite platform does help my channel grow and would be truly appreciated. All right, so this is after the pen for the week of the, who even knows, I should open it, but what I like to do is show you what I've eaten for breakfast and lunch for this work week. And when I'm done with that, I'll bring you guys back. Breakfast for today, Monday, May 11th, is a banana and a bologna sandwich. Lunch for today, Monday, May 11th, is char siu bao manapua. We actually picked them up from the Costco. They're 6 a pack, and you just warm them up in the microwave. And then I also have a cup of noodles. I was feeling like chow mein, so I made my own version. I made the cup of noodles, and then I drained the liquid and just fried it with some green onions and bologna. I know. And then I added just a little bit of ketchup because it was bland and I love ketchup. Breakfast for today, Wednesday, May 13th, is a char siu bao. So it's got char siu inside, and it's like a steamed bread with some green grapes that I microwave the char siu bao, which is a steamed manapua here in Hawaii. Lunch for today, Wednesday, May 13th, is char siu bao, char siu manapua. I microwaved to heat, and then I made a salad of some cucumber we had in the fridge and some kimchi imitation crab poke. So it's not crab, it's whatever imitation crab is made of. And then I added some Asian dressing, and it's actually really good. I had the same salad last night. Morning, guys. Breakfast for today, Thursday, May 14th, is some Greek yogurt, blueberries, and honey. And we had egg foo young I had made last night. I've never had the one where you put the gravy over it. I've only ever seen that on YouTube. So basically, it's just an egg omelet that had some Spam in it, some onions, green onions, and bean sprouts. So it's just basically a fancy egg sandwich. I don't normally cut the crust off of my sandwiches, but the bread is getting a little old and it was going to be too much. So that's breakfast for today, May 14th. Lunch for today, Thursday, May 14th, is a kimchi bowl. I just put it in a Simon bowl and has some leftover Spam from last night when I make the egg foo young. And there's actually a cut up egg foo young patty in there. Again, we don't make it with the gravy, so it's just basically like an egg omelet, no cheese. Breakfast for today, Friday, May 15th, is some yogurt, craisins, and honey. I've got to stir that up. And some buttered toast with a side of ketchup. Lunch for today, Friday, May 15th, is the last of the leftovers from KFC 2 nights ago. Really, it's just this. So mashed potatoes and gravy. I added some corn, and then in the freezer we had some frozen chicken strips, so I just warmed that up, did a quick pan fry just to crisp it up, and that's what's lunch for today. Okay, so I did show for the most part what I've eaten for Monday through Friday during the work week of May 11th through the 15th. What I didn't show you is Tuesday. I was on campus for half a day, so I ate both breakfast and lunch out. So I didn't film that, but I did show the rest of the week. This was the dashboard layout that we had set up together, and I have to tell you that I thought it worked well. The only concern that I truly had was that it wouldn't be enough space, but that didn't seem to be an issue. I just brought it over to this side, and if I needed to, I just really abbreviated down on if I had a super busy day. Some days I did the same project throughout the day, so I didn't have to write as much, so I was able to actually write more. This was definitely enough space, and I really actually liked how colorful this was. I was tempted to change out the washi, but that just seemed silly. I mean, it's super functional, and I mean, there's colors all over the spectrum. Anyway, I did like this setup on here. I like that there's sections for the decorative aspect that seems intentional, and it doesn't mind or it doesn't bother me that the days of the week are here as well as here, because again, I did set this up on my own so that all of these boxes corresponded to something else. So from a dashboard layout, I like how this is streamlined. I liked how it's even. And I actually liked it better than this. Now, every week, if you have been following me, I'm basically doing the exact same thing. So I'm writing down the tasks that I've completed for that particular day. I've got Zoom meetings here. I write the meals. I track both going outside as well as hydration. And it's really just been figuring out what has been working and what hasn't and sort of tweaking that. And I like seeing the progress of this. I want to say this was the first week. No, I think it was March, actually. Yep, this is the first week that I worked from home, starting Tuesday, March 24th. And as you can see with the progression, it looks different. And some weeks decoratively is better than others. I really do need this to be functional, so that's not that big of a deal. In the beginning, I was just tracking going outside and hydrating in one section. I've moved that to every day. Really, it's because I have the space to do that. And all of these things I don't even worry about. I have been able to keep up with my doodle challenge. And then this was a sort of dashboard layout that we had done the week of the 4th, but this one was more of a dashboard layout. And of the two, I definitely like this one better because it just looks neater. And again, the problem with this week was I think this color just made it too stand out too much. And I liked how colorful this was. For this week, here, I'm not sure if I'm going to do this one again, because like I said, I did like the sections to focus in the decorating, and I still got all of the function out of it, or if I'm going to go back to the horizontal, which was up until this point the other of my favorite spreads working in this work planner, and sort of buried the lead. But this is an academic planner, that's why it's set up like this. And I'm actually a bit late with this. So this weekend I had all the intentions of filming. I felt good, and I just sort of was lazy. So it's Monday the 18th after work, and so I wanted to film this, and I will be filming the setup for this week. And honestly, I think I'll set up like with the dashboard. I've got it all figured out now, so I don't have to worry about the measurements, and then maybe really lean into the really colorful aspect of it. From a functional standpoint, I like that with this academic planner, you can tweak it and really get the different layouts, the dashboard, the horizontal, and the vertical. The vertical is what we were doing the very first 2 or 3 weeks that I had this planner, because even though there's lines, once you put the decoration down, you can still have this really functional, and yet you can still have this so that you can set up for different styles. And so I'm glad I got this on clearance last year. I'd never intended to use it other than for the discs and for the paper, but this has really proven invaluable to me by way of tracking my task and how I've completed things during the work week. As I've mentioned in all of these After the Pen videos, on Friday of every week, I am required to say what I have done for that week, as well as what I have projected to do for the following week as we work from home. And so that's what we'll be setting up in the next video. I'd love to know if you guys are still working at home, when you guys are transitioning back. Do you have a separate work planner that you've done to track all of your tasks or whatnot? I'd love to know in the description box below. All right, guys, from Bucky and I just wanted to wish you all well. Hope you're staying safe. And as always, aloha.